Good morning, Elevation Health friends and family. This is Dr. Dave Yachter, coming to you live from the Yachter Recording Studios. And today we are understanding that September is coming up very, very quickly, right around the corner. September is National Heart Health Awareness Month. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that and the three major factors increasing your risk for a heart attack. And this is really important. But before I do, I wanted to share something that's very near and dear to my heart. A young lady who sits in front of me at church. Her name is Lee Fontenot. She was having a particular issue with her back, and I encouraged her to come in the office so I could check it out. We did an exam. We took some X-rays, and we were looking for the cause of what was giving her a hard time. She wasn't able to stand at the welcome desk at church very long because of her back. Also with her knees, she was having trouble walking up the stairs. She thought she needed a knee replacement. I mean, it was that bad. So she was having some significant challenges with her activities of daily living, just living her life normally. But in the end, make a long story short, I showed her where the problem was coming from, and she started care, started adjusting her. And basically, within a couple of short visits, she started seeing some improvement. She said in her testimony, I'll just read this for you real quick. She said, I went to Elevation Health after years of sciatic pain. As I was completing the paperwork, other issues with my back came to light, from my neck all the way down to my knees. She says, after starting care, everything has significantly improved. I have greater range of motion. I sleep better, less joint pain, and my sciatica is just about gone. It was funny because her husband, Larry, was having some issues of his own. And she was encouraging him, telling him and sharing with him the amazing results that she was seeing. And he's like, hey, I think I need some of that. So Larry, if you're watching this, you know what I mean. And we're so glad that you came in, because now you're starting to see improvements also with the way you're moving, the way you're feeling, your energy. And it's so nice to see loved ones share that with other loved ones and just paying it forward, So if you're watching this and you're listening, and I know some of you have shared your story before, I just want you to never forget how important it is to share your results, share your testimonial, because you never know who's listening, and you never know who needs the help and what a difference it can make in their life. So I just want to thank you, Lee, for having the boldness and being willing to put it out there, to share your story, to share your testimony, because you never know who's going to read that, who's going to listen and make a good decision for their health, and their life can be changed as well. So I love you, and I appreciate you for being an encouragement, Lee, and keep up the good work. And so moving into our topic today, we're talking about our three major factors increasing the risk of heart attack. Super important, because this is a mistake you want to avoid, because we're all subject and influenced by information that we get from TV, from doctors, from family, friends, and becomes insidious. It's like a blind spot. We don't even know what we don't know when it comes to this type of information that's harming us. Every 37 seconds, a life is lost to cardiovascular disease. Did you know that? 80% of this is preventable. So for most of you watching this right now, it's one out of every two people you know, and that includes you, and that includes me. So we're all involved in this. And so listen, here are the three biggest factors that accelerate heart disease. Okay. Number one, taking cholesterol medications. That's right. If you are being told to take cholesterol medications, or you are taking cholesterol medications currently, I need you to listen to this very carefully, because this comes from the American Journal of Cardiology. It's a known fact that statin medications increase the risk of death. And at this upcoming workshop, or the masterclass, I go into tons and tons of information coming out of medical journals showing the increased risk of mortality for people who are under cholesterol, who are taking cholesterol lowering medications for many years. Here's one of the studies. Researchers followed 300 adults diagnosed with heart failure for an average of 3 years, and in some cases up to 11 years. And they found that those who were taking statin drugs, those with the lowest cholesterol, were found to have the highest rates of mortality. Conversely, people with the highest levels of cholesterol had a lower risk of death. Why? Why did they find this? How can that be? Well, if you want the answers, make sure you are attending this upcoming Heart Health Masterclass, because I go into all of this, all of the reasons, which is much too lengthy to get into this brief video this morning, but you need to take inventory of this. And in the back of our minds, we're like, no, my medical doctor would never prescribe this to me. How is it that everybody's on this? How is it that there's no regulation? And what you need to understand is that the information that the medical doctors are getting, that they're giving to you, are coming from pharmaceutical reps. And the reality is that when you understand at a deep, deep level what the effects of cholesterol medications are, number one, and number two, the statistics show that just as many people die from heart attacks with high cholesterol as they do with low cholesterol. You have to start asking yourself these hard questions. Should I continue to take them, or should I entertain taking them at all, right? So that's the first one, number one. Second risk factor, too much sugar. Coronary artery disease has more to do with metabolic disease. That's right. When you hear metabolic disease, you may be thinking diabetes. Yeah, it's all related. It's all tied in. Come to the masterclass coming up, and you'll learn how, and you'll learn why, and you'll learn what to do instead, right? And then the last factor that increases your risk for heart attack, low-fat diets. That's right, low-fat diets. And we're all consumed with losing weight and looking good and the diet fads, but you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You need fat, okay? Good fats help you burn fat, and they're important for cellular repair. And when you don't have enough of this, the cells become inflamed, and that's what increases your risk of coronary artery disease. And studies show that people who reduce their risk of saturated fat show no reduction in death rates, heart attack, or stroke. So again, come to the workshop that we have coming up soon, and you'll learn more about this and what foods are safe to eat, where you can get peace of mind and know what you can enjoy and know what to look out for as far as what's on the healthy menu for you, health-wise, for your heart. So, the important thing is that you discover right in front, for your own eyes, what's been hidden all the time, these insidious thieves of health that lie in your pantry, in your medicine chest, and most of all, in your head, right? So once you see that, then you can learn what to do to correct it so that you can avoid needless crisis visits to your doctor, hospital visits, avoid drugs, avoid surgery, avoid anxiety and stress and not knowing what to do. The key is to be out in front of this. Be preventative. Get the knowledge beforehand. So when you do have these visits with your doctors, you can have an intelligent discussion and avoid the landmine. Stay out of harm's way and make intelligent decisions, right? So you can get all these answers, as well as how to reduce your risk of heart attack by 80%, get better control of your blood pressure and your cholesterol, reverse type 2 diabetes, learn all about the most powerful heart healthy nutritional strategies. We're going to go over all this and a whole lot more at our upcoming Heart Health Nutrition Masterclass event. It's coming up Tuesday, September 16th at 5:45. Register at the front desk now. If you're in the office, go ahead up to the front or call the office with the number on the banner below. If you're watching this on the video, let us know who you are bringing to this life-changing event. Seating is going to be limited, so please make sure you're registered now for your family, yourself, friends, coworkers, whoever it is. It's going to be a life-changing event. So I'm really looking forward to this, to helping everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love and appreciate you. God bless.